Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure today, I have a $250 Ford Crown Victoria. And the front looks pretty rough, looks like about a $250 car, but the back is where it gets a little bit worse. I'm not exactly sure what happened to this side, but it was something serious. Regardless of all that, I was told that it runs and drives, although I've not put either of those to the test. I towed this home last night on this little dolly, and now I have a jump box, and I'm gonna see if I can get it to start. That's an engine. There's no battery. Fingers crossed that my little Costco jump box will do the trick. This would be the time when I get in the driver's door, but that's really impossible. So I'm going to start it through the window, hopefully. Oh! Oh, it's loud. Oh, yeah. This thing is such a pile of garbage. I'm going to see if I can get into this thing through the passenger side. The interior on this is truly disgusting. It had been sitting with the windows down for a long time. Ooh, an FM transmitter, that's pretty cool. Worth about the same as a car. There's a boat motor in the back, which I don't know anything about. Dragging on the dolly a little bit. Oh, this thing is disgusting. We're on the road. There are some serious clunks and vibrations going on. But it's moving. He keeps trying to tell me to put the seatbelt on, and I am not putting that thing on. This thing is nasty. Yeah, like that. Oh, good. Just died. And I don't have a battery with me. Or jumper pack. Shoot. Oh, that's a fun test drive. I really should have brought the jump box with me. I guess I'm walking home. And I'm back. Unfortunately, nobody has stolen it in the meantime. Jump box hooked up. Hopefully, it just ran out of electricity. Sweet. Just gonna leave this right here this time. Do the crawl of shame over into the driver's seat again. Let me check my mirror. Good, we're clear. The noises, the shaking. This thing is ready for a road trip. That's a good noise. Like that. It's a good amount of shaking going on once again. Nice noises. But it runs and drives and it shifts. Oh, don't like that sound. Don't like that sound at all. Overall though, for $250, it's a running V8. And let's pull this piece of junk into the shop and give it a look over. I'll figure out what all these noises are. It's now inside, so I can give it a good look over, and I'm noticing one thing a little bit worrying right away. That's the right rear wheel, and it is not pointed straight at all. Whereas somehow the other side looks better. So something is definitely bent back there. Crazy. So I will dig into that later. But to bring it back up to the front, I've noticed a little bit of damage up here. The radiator is not really where it should be. And if we look under here, you can see something hit that pretty good. This might have been contributing to the noises I heard, but I think it's probably something way more serious. Then obviously the big one on this side is something really messed this car up pretty bad. This window here is obviously not in one piece anymore. This one here is not doing great either. Neither of these doors open. That has let in a lot of water and also a lot of spiders. There are tons of spiders running around in this thing, so that's gonna be a fun thing later. And if you look through this spider web here, you can see a boat motor in the back, as well as an exhaust manifold for some sort of a 6-cylinder. Bunch of bolts and random crap down there. And also what you can't see is the smell. It is It's one of the smells, that's for sure. There's also this little FM transmitter, which is pretty nifty looking. I'm definitely gonna keep that. And I'm curious what is in the glove box. Oh, okay. Just gonna close that. And I'm also curious what might be in the trunk. Hopefully it's not a giant mouse nest, but I'm gonna grab a crowbar, see if I can find my way in there. It just opens right up. I thought for sure I'd have to do some serious sledgehammering to get this thing open, but let's explore. Looks to be all alcohol cans. Hey, there's one, it's sticky. What else we got in here? It's a jack. Well, nothing of note. Nothing I care about. I'm amazed this thing still opens and closes. That's crazy. Now I'm gonna lift up the rear and see if I can take a look at the axle situation. Hopefully that is not too destroyed. So things actually look surprisingly okay under here. You can see the exhaust is cut off up there. The axle itself looks okay. But when I go to spin it, that's not good. So hopefully that is more in the wheel and not in the axle. So I'm gonna take the wheel off and take a look at that. Great news! With the putting a board on the wheel test, it appears the wheel is pretty badly bent, and that is much cheaper to fix than an axle. Will I fix it? Probably not. So I put it back on, and now I'm going on to the front. I think I might have found the cause of the wobble, and that's because there's only 2 lug nuts, and only one of them is tight. And as I found out, the one that was tight was also not very tight. So I swapped some lug nuts around. I'm still missing a few, so I might try and track down some more. But now I have 3 or 4 on each wheel. And next thing I want to do is look more at the front end. I want to check fluids and filters. First up, let's see what the air filter's like. I'm expecting not great, judging by the condition of the glove box. Okay, it's all right into there. Okay. Yeah, it's not great. And I did check the dipstick before I started it, but I'm going to see how much oil is still in there. It's going to be a little bit off because it's on an angle. I don't know if that's visible or not, but it's low. And coolant. Let's see if we got any in here. No, nothing. That's good. See that it has AC lines just for kicks. I'm going to see if there's any pressure in there. A $250 car, AC is not on my list of priorities. Whoa. The AC system in this pile of garbage is holding pressure. That is amazing. I wonder if it works. How about brake fluid? Oh, there's some. It's enough, probably. And now that I've checked all those and done nothing about it, I want to see if I can open these doors. This door did not want to open, so I sledgehammered the back of it to be a little bit more flush so you can't tell anything's damaged. But this one thankfully did open, so I don't have to do the crawl of shame, because that was getting really annoying the only few times I had to do it. But it is pretty crunched over here. Nice noises going on up there. But now here's a better look at how disgusting the inside of this thing is. That is full of water. This is all full of broken glass. What's under there? Smells are what's under there. Spider webs everywhere. Exposed fuse panel, that's always good. The big spider that likes to hang out right here got a little bit scared by my sledgehammering, so he has retreated somewhere. Oh, never mind, he came back. Get evicted, idiot. And with that, I'm gonna break out the trusty vacuum and start cleaning up this pile of... Well, now that the inside is spotless but not odorless, the front seats are still looking pretty nasty. I took out all the floor mats and the seat covers and put them in the trunk where I'm just throwing all the trash that I don't want to touch anymore. I'm going to devise some sort of a seat covering method so I don't actually have to sit on those. And I think once this dries out, I'll tape up these windows. So it should be, in theory, watertight except for the trunk, which I'm not going to worry about. And I'm going to fire this thing up because I'm very curious to see if this air conditioning actually works. The door latch has started latching now, which is convenient. Uh-oh. Oh. Good. Round 2. Nothing. Round 3. I put the back on the ground. I'm thinking maybe it wasn't getting fuel. One more time. Prime it a few times, maybe. I'm gonna try helping out just a little bit. Now it's got sparks, try and give it some more fuel. So now for some reason it's not getting any fuel. Good, it's going great. Well, it's a little while later and I figured out the problem. I must have hit the inertia switch a little bit, which I think is broken because it won't pop back into place, but I've jumped the wires and now this thing fires right up. I'm gonna try AC now. Oh, stuff coming out of the vents. Right, is the compressor turning? The AC compressor is turning. I think that's cold air. There's cold air coming out of there. The air conditioning on this piece of works. And on that bombshell, it is time to end. This has been how much Crown Victoria can get for $250, and the answer is a lot of physical Crown Victoria. Not a whole lot in terms of quality, but a lot in terms of air conditioning and engine noise. So till next time.